Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It is Tay and Kels. A couple videos ago, I made a video on my perspective of Tay leaving and being in basic military training, and a couple of you commented and asked a couple questions and wanted an actual military perspective. So for today's video, I'm going to be asking Tay a couple of the questions that you guys sent in and a couple that I think you guys would like to know if you are interested in joining or
basic questions.
Yeah.
Also keep in mind, I was in basic training 4.5 years ago, and so a lot, if you are in the military and know anything about the military, it changes a lot and very quickly. So a lot has probably changed since I've been through, and this is also Air Force specific because I don't know anything else about any other branch. So
first question, how long is BMT and where was it?
So for me, when I went through, it was 7.5 weeks long. You had your graduation, and then it was another week of like an airman's week. So it's a total of 8.5 weeks long. It's in San Antonio, Texas, down at Lackland Air Force Base.
Okay. So during basic training, how was PT and how often did you have PT?
We did PT every single day except for Sundays. So you PT 6 out of the 7 days a week, and we alternated days. So like Monday would be like muscle workouts, I guess. You'd do like push-ups, sit-ups. They had like a whole routine that you would do, and then the next day, like Tuesday, it would be a run day. So you'd alternate like calisthenic body workouts and then running, and that would just go for the 6 days.
Did you prepare for PT in any way, like before you left? Like did you start running or anything like that?
Not really, because I ran track in high school and everything, so I wasn't in horrible shape, and I didn't really foresee it being that bad, and it wasn't. But if you're horrible at running, I would suggest that you start running a few months before you go, because also I went down there from June to August, and it was very hot, and it was very different because I went there from Michigan, so I wasn't used to like the climate or anything, and so that was hard for me. And it also depends when you work out too, because I was there in the summer months, so it's really hot, so we'd always work out at like 4 or 5 in the morning before the sun comes up, so it wasn't as hot. But if you go there in the winter months, since it does get kind of cold down there in Texas, they work out in like the evenings. So I guess it just depends like what months you go through. But
what did you bring with you?
If you are joining the military and you haven't already, or the Air Force, and you haven't already like looked up Kyle Gott, he has a lot of great content on like packing lists, things to expect, and like things you need for basic training. I would watch that because that's what I watched. Just check his videos out because he has literally all of it. We'll put it, link it below.
Did you bring any like clothes with you though, or was it more so like?
Yeah, the suggested was like when you go there, obviously you don't have a uniform or anything, so they suggest that you bring like 3 to 4 days or like 3 days worth of like civilian clothes, so like regular clothes, like a pair of jeans, some t-shirts, like nothing fancy obviously, just bring t-shirts, a pair of sweatpants and a pair of jeans or something, and you're not gonna wear that until you'll wear it for like the first 2 days until you get your actual uniform issued to you, and then you won't wear them again until like you go to your tech school or whatever. So
going back to like the PT, how was your like everyday schedule? Like what did you do after you worked out? And
I worked out every morning, and then we would go straight to breakfast, and then you'd eat, and then you'd go back up to your dorms where you had a shower and then put your uniform on and get ready for the day.
What were the dorms like?
I was like fortunate enough. I got like the new dorms, but basically there's like 50 beds in a dorm, and they're all like lined up, and there's 2 separate bays. There's a wall dividing each bay, so there's like 25 beds over here and 25 beds over here, and then there's the shower and the bathrooms like out front. And what happened when I got there, you just run in and you pick a bed and you hope it's next to someone you get to know, and like, but you just have like your own like little space. You have a bed, a locker, and that's it.
So I don't know if you looked this up before you left for basic training, but when she would write letters to me, she told me that she had like a specific job. Everyone got assigned a job. So what was your job?
I was a shoe aligner, so basically every morning I went, and you have 2 pairs of boots and a pair of tennis shoes they use for PT, and they get lined up against the bedpost, and I had to go around to every single person's bed and make sure they were straight against the bedpost.
How often did you get yelled at, and was it scary?
I'm a pretty quiet person, and I'm even quiet like at work now. Like I just go and I do my job and I leave. But I really didn't get yelled at that much personally, but a lot of other girls in my flight got yelled at a decent amount. It wasn't scary, no, because they aren't allowed to cuss at you. So, I mean, they come up with like certain things to like hurt people's feelings and stuff, but like, I don't know. That stuff doesn't bother me really, so.
When you were you allowed to have your cell phone?
No.
Did you get to make calls with it ever?
Yeah, we got to make,
I think you got like 2 phone calls.
and this is also like based on your MTIs as well, because they can take away, like if your flight isn't progressing or doing good, they can take away your phone calls because it's seen as like a privilege. So I got a phone call. You get a phone call when you first get there.
To give your like address.
Yes,
and stuff.
the MTIs will give you your address so that your family members can send you letters and stuff. So they give you the address to call. I think I got a phone call the 4th week, which was like right in the middle of BMT, just to kind of do like a checkup thing. And then I got one the 6th week, right before graduation, to kind of give my family information about graduation and like where to sit and where I was gonna be at and everything like that. So.
Someone sent in a question and asked, do you have to cut your hair?
No, you do not have to cut your hair, but you have to be.
You can't have like dyed hair, like you can't have
Yes,
colored
it has to be naturally colored hair. So like you can have dyed hair, but if it's a natural color, that's fine. But and you don't have to cut your hair. You just have to put it in a bun.
That was my next question, was like the military bun.
Yeah, it was. I never put my hair in a bun before I joined the military. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like
Her friend had to help her every day.
My friend did help me. She helped me put it up. I got the hang of it by the end because I had to go to tech school and everything. But like, yeah, as long as I would, if you want to keep like your long hair or whatever, I would practice putting it in a bun because sometimes it's annoying because you really have to like slick it back and make it perfect. It's not just like that.
Next question. So if you like ran out of like shampoo or like you forgot nail clippers, how were you allowed to get that stuff?
I can't remember how often. It's called a base lib. And basically it's like where they give you like an hour or an hour and a half to run to there's like a little shopette you can go to, and they have pretty much all your basic needs of shampoo, conditioner, lotion, stuff like that. You get them only like once every 2 weeks, but it's a little easier for females, I will say that, because if you say you need like feminine hygiene products, they're not going to deny you to go. So it kind of worked out in our favor. So. And
then one more question someone sent in was, do I really have to shower with everybody?
Yes.
How is that experience?
I'm a very to myself person, so it was really hard for me to adjust to and get used to doing that. But it was fine because
everyone's going through the same thing.
Like the first day, like the first shower was weird because everyone was like in that awkward stage and didn't want to be seen naked and whatever. But you get over that very fast because you realize you do not have a choice. So.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's all the questions that I came up with. Some of them were some that you guys asked and sent in. So yeah, that was basic training. And then after basic training, Tay went to tech school, and then from tech school to Wyoming. So
yes, and leaving this place soon. So
yeah. And then to Maryland.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you do have any other questions regarding basic training or the military, obviously feel free to message Tay on Instagram, or just let us know and we can like do another video, or we can do one about tech school, or Tay can. I can't, but.
And yeah, if you want more like detailed information, honestly,
Yeah.
all of Kyle Gott's videos, you might have to scroll
we'll link
down.
him below.
You might have to scroll down on his page pretty far because he posted them a while ago. But
he's helpful.
Yeah, he breaks down literally everything.
Yeah, and his wife is a civilian, so she I kind of watched her perspective as well, and it kind of gave me a lot of answers that I didn't have as well. So either perspective, military or civilian, they're a really helpful channel.
Yeah.
But, all right, thank you guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.